Alright, my truth seekers, let's delve into the enigmatic world of tarot. Today we're facing the Hanged Man. This ain't no ordinary bloke dangling about. He's a symbol, a message from the cosmos. This card, it's deep, man. It's about perspective. It's about letting go. It's about surrendering to the flow. Yeah, the flow. Now, the Hanged Man, he might seem a bit grim at first glance, but don't be fooled. This isn't about defeat. No. This is about transformation. This is about seeing the world upside down, inside out. It's about finding a new way, even when it feels like you're stuck. The Hanged Man asks us to question everything. He says, what if you looked at it this way? He's all about challenging our perceptions, shaking things up. He's a cosmic wake-up call. He's here to tell you there's more than one way to see the world. So buckle up, my friends. We're going on a journey into the heart of the Hanged Man. We're gonna unlock the secrets, the wisdom he holds. We're gonna learn how to navigate those moments when life hangs us upside down because, let's face it happens to the best of us. Let's get visual, yeah? The Hanged Man, he's usually depicted hanging upside down. Don't worry, he's not in pain. He's chosen this. See, his face is calm, serene. He's got this halo, right? Enlightenment. He's cool with being upside down. He's often hanging from a T-shaped cross. That's the tree of life, baby. It's about sacrifice, but not the painful kind. It's about letting go of the ego, of control. It's about surrendering to something bigger. Check out his legs. One's bent, the other straight. That's balance, duality. It's the yin and yang, the light and the dark. It's about finding harmony in opposites. And his hands, they're often tied behind his back. That's about being bound, restricted. But it's not a bad thing. It's about limitations leading to liberation. See, the symbolism here, it's powerful. It's telling us that even when we're suspended, even when we're bound, there's opportunity, there's growth, there's enlightenment. The Hanged Man, he's a reminder that sometimes the only way to see clearly is to turn everything upside down. Now, when the Hanged Man pops up in your reading, upright, he's giving you a message. He's saying, hold up, my friend, time for a pause. This ain't about stopping completely, it's about shifting gears. It's about changing your perspective. He's telling you to surrender to the moment. Let go of the need to control everything. Trust the process. This might be a voluntary pause. You know, like when you meditate or take a break from the hustle. Or it might be forced upon you, like when life throws you a curveball and everything gets flipped. Either way, the Hanged Man is saying, don't fight it, embrace the pause. Use this time to reflect, to reassess, see things from a new angle. This is a time for spiritual growth. It's a time to connect with your intuition. The Hanged Man upright is a positive sign. It's a sign of enlightenment, of new beginnings. It's a sign that you're on the right path, even if it doesn't feel like it right now. Trust the process, my friend, trust the process. Now, when the Hanged Man appears reversed, it's a different vibe. This is the cosmic equivalent of resisting arrest. It's about digging your heels in, refusing to see things from a different angle. It's about being stuck in your ways. This could be because you're afraid of change. Or maybe you're clinging to something that's no longer serving you. Whatever the reason, the Hanged Man reversed is telling you to loosen your grip. Surrender to the flow. He's saying, stop resisting. You're only making it harder on yourself. This resistance, it's holding you back. It's preventing you from seeing the bigger picture. It's time to let go of your ego, of your need to control everything. The Hanged Man reversed is a wake-up call. It's a sign that you're out of alignment with your true self. It's time to reassess your priorities. Time to ask yourself, what do I really want? And what am I doing to sabotage myself? This card can also indicate delays, frustrations, things being put on hold. But remember, even in the delays, there's a lesson. Use this time wisely. Reflect, reassess, and get ready for the next chapter. Because it's coming, whether you're ready or not. Section 5. Numerology of Transformation, the Power of 12. Alright, let's talk numbers, baby. Numerology, it's the study of the spiritual significance of numbers. And the Hanged Man, he's all about that number 12. See, in the major arcana, he's card number 12. And 12, well, it's a powerful number. Think about it. 12 months in a year, 12 signs of the zodiac, 12 apostles. It's about completion, about cycles, about reaching a higher level of understanding. The number 12 is also associated with sacrifice. And the Hanged Man, he's all about sacrifice. But not the painful kind. No, this is about sacrificing the ego, the need to control everything. It's about surrendering to something bigger than yourself. The number 12, It can also be reduced to the number 3. 1 plus 2 equals 3. And 3, well, that's the Trinity: mind, body, spirit. It's about creativity, about expansion, about new beginnings. So, the Hanged Man, he's not just about hanging about, man. He's about transformation. He's about letting go of the old and embracing the new. He's about stepping into your power. He's about becoming the best version of yourself. So next time you see the number 12, or even the number 3, think of the Hanged Man. Remember his message: surrender, transform, and embrace the power of the universe. Section 6. The Kabbalistic Connection Pathways on the Tree of Life. Now let's get mystical, shall we? We're going deep into the Kabbalah, the ancient Jewish tradition of mysticism. See, in Kabbalah, there's this thing called the Tree of Life. It's like a map of creation, of consciousness. And each tarot card, it corresponds to a different path on this tree. Now, the Hanged Man, he's associated with the path connecting Geburah, strength, to Hod, glory. Geburah, it's about discipline, about strength, about setting boundaries. And Hod, it's about communication, about intellect, about understanding the bigger picture. So the Hanged Man, he's like the bridge between these two forces. He's saying, look, you need strength and discipline, but you also need to be flexible, adaptable. You need to be able to see things from different perspectives. The Hanged Man on this path is about surrendering your ego, your need to control everything. It's about trusting the process, even when you don't understand it. It's about having faith that you're being guided to where you need to be. This path is also about sacrifice. But again, not the painful kind. It's about sacrificing your limited perspective, your need to be right all the time. It's about opening yourself up to new possibilities. So, the Hanged Man and the Kabalah, they're telling us that sometimes the only way to move forward is to surrender, to let go of the old and embrace the new, to trust that even when you're hanging upside down, the universe has got your back. Section 7. Astrological Insights, the Hanged Man and Planetary Influences. Alright, Cosmic Crusaders, let's talk astrology. The Hanged Man, he's got some serious planetary connections. He's linked to Neptune, the planet of dreams, illusions, and spirituality. Neptune, it's all about transcendence. It's about seeing beyond the material world and connecting with something greater. And the Hanged Man, he's all about that. He's about surrendering to the flow, trusting your intuition, and seeing things from a higher perspective. Neptune is also associated with sacrifice. And the Hanged Man, well, he's the master of sacrifice. Remember, it's not about deprivation, it's about letting go of what no longer serves you, so you can make space for something better. The Hanged Man is also linked to Pisces, the sign ruled by Neptune. Pisces, it's the dreamer of the zodiac. It's compassionate, intuitive, and deeply connected to the spiritual realm. So when the Hanged Man shows up in your reading, it can be helpful to look at the position of Neptune and Pisces in your birth chart. This can give you deeper insights into the areas of your life where you might be called to surrender, to trust your intuition, and to connect with your higher self. Section 8. Health and the Hanged Man, a time for rest and reflection. Now, let's talk about your health, yeah? Because the Hanged Man, he's got something to say about that too. When this card shows up in a health reading, it's often a sign that you need to slow down. You're burning the candle at both ends, mate. You're pushing yourself too hard. The Hanged Man is saying, take a break, rest, recharge. This could be a sign that you need to change your perspective on health. Are you focusing too much on the physical? What about your mental and emotional well-being? The Hanged Man is a reminder that true health is about balance. It's about nurturing all aspects of yourself. Now, if the Hanged Man is reversed in a health reading, it can be a sign that you're resisting what your body needs. You're ignoring the signs, pushing through the pain. Stop it. Listen to your body. It's trying to tell you something. This card reversed can also indicate a need to release unhealthy habits and patterns. Are you holding on to stress? Are you self-sabotaging your health? The Hanged Man reversed is a wake-up call. It's time to make some changes. Section 9. Love and relationships, suspended in a moment of clarity. All right, lovebirds, let's talk relationships. The Hanged Man, he's got some wisdom for you too. When this card shows up in a love reading, it often indicates a need for a pause. Now, before you panic, this doesn't necessarily mean a breakup. It could simply mean that you need some time to reflect on the relationship, to see it from a new perspective. The Hanged Man is asking you to surrender to the situation, to let go of your need to control everything. to trust that whatever's meant to be, will be. This could be a time to focus on yourself, on your own needs. It could also be a time to communicate with your partner, to see things from their point of view. Now, if the Hanged Man is reversed in a love reading, it can indicate resistance to change. You're clinging to the past, to old patterns. You're refusing to see things clearly. This card reversed can also indicate a need to let go of a relationship that's no longer serving you. It's time to cut the cord, to move on. Remember, sometimes the most loving thing you can do for yourself and for the other person is to walk away. Section 10, Career and Purpose, Seeking a New Perspective. Finally, let's talk about your career, your purpose. The Hanged Man. He's got some insights for you here too. When this card shows up in a career reading, it often indicates a need for a change in perspective. Are you feeling stuck in a rut? Are you questioning your career path? The Hanged Man is saying, it's time to reassess. This could be a time to take a break, to explore new options. It could also be a time to approach your current work from a different angle. The Hanged Man is a reminder that sometimes the only way to move forward is to surrender to the unknown, to trust that the universe is guiding you to where you need to be. Now, if the Hanged Man is reversed in a career reading, it can indicate resistance to change. You're clinging to a job that's no longer fulfilling. You're afraid to take risks. The Hanged Man reversed is a wake-up call. It's time to step out of your comfort zone, to pursue your passions, to create a career that truly aligns with your soul's purpose. Don't be afraid to make a change. The universe has got your back.